Welcome to this edition of Common Sense, Civics, and Citizenship. The generation that grew up watching the TV series Bewitched character Samantha Stevens wiggle her nose to get her wishes to come true must have believed that fantasy was reality. Somehow, the baby boom generation adopted the philosophy that their wish is everyone else's command. Their parents were the hardworking, long-suffering, loyal World War II generation who indulged their children, wanting to give them everything they didn't have growing up during a time of great sacrifice for their country. They continued to give and sacrifice for their kids, and those kids grew up to pass on the entitlement mentality to their children. The land of the free and the home of the brave has become the land of me and the home of entitlement. I exist, therefore I receive. What's yours is mine, and what's mine is mine. Well, wishes and nose wrinkling won't do for a nation what hard work will do. If you want what other people have, you have to do what other people do. Contrary to what you might think, hardly anyone got a nose wrinkle huge inheritance. Americans have every opportunity to make a better life for themselves, but it comes from hard work, self-discipline, and a desire to succeed. There used to be a saying, "Nobody's gonna hand it to you." Well, while that expression may have died, the axiom is still true for the truly successful. Nobody's going to hand it to you. Be an American who doesn't just sit around wishing and hoping, but one who dreams and plans and builds and prays if you're so inclined. Take advantage of the opportunity you have been given by the hands, hearts, and hope of the hardworking people who came before you. Ask around and find out what kind of works your relatives in generations gone by did to make a living. My mom scrubbed floors for a quarter during the Great Depression. My grandfather came from Europe to work in the steel mills. My own father, a Canadian immigrant, told me that he came to the US from Canada to work in the steel mills, finding that working a double shift in the mill was easier than farming. As Americans, we have a proud heritage of not taking a hand out, but a hand up. And when the going gets tough, the tough get going. A penny saved is a penny earned. An honest day's work for an honest day's pay. That's how they used to talk. So study up, get an honest gig, or a side hustle, or whatever you want to call it. Wishing and nose wrinkling won't do for a nation what hard work will. That's common sense, civics, and citizenship.